Thank you for joining me on this is August 1st edition of Journal Entry. I'm Journal of the Scots, and this is just where I kind of cover, what happened in Lego last week, maybe a lot of real life, just some thoughts, setting expectations, whatever comes to mind. This is free form. I don't like to do a lot of editing, so it's kind of all what comes to mind. So, kicking it off, what did I do in Lego? I actually started defeating my backlog just a little bit. So technically, there were no hauls this week. Whew. Because I've been, as anybody who's been watching the channel, I've been kind of going through a tear of hauls. But I defeated the backlog with this cute little set. So this build, you'll see this on the build series over the weekend, coming up this week. And then next Tuesday you should see the official review, and of course it's going to be it's cute, overall, really nice. The Brickhead series of, again, the pets, I it's nice, but this is really the only one, just mainly because I'm going to want a lot of the parts in my collection, so I probably won't display this for a long time, although for anybody who is into brickheads from a display standpoint, this is a good one. It's really cute. Definitely has some character and looks like a big and small goldfish. So, and the coral and the base plate adds a nice little touch. But more on that in the actual review. So, and again, this week I'm starting to get back to a little bit more of a normal video schedule. Actually, is just last week, I have something really big to celebrate. Actually, I hit over 400 videos posted on YouTube. And that's pretty wild to think about. I've been doing this for about a year and a half. And I would say in the last year, probably just being more regular and kind of, I've either been a participant in a lot of the community streams or other people's videos, and I follow many of you watching here today, and it's been a blast, and hopefully I can hit 500 here by the end of the year. I should be no problem at the pace that I'm on in terms of making sure that I do about 4 or 5 videos a week. I kind of feel really good about it. Going over the last 400 videos, a lot of them are, when I look back at the channel, I feel really good about it. Over the last year, I've done fun things, like my original series is Microfighter Monday. It's been a little bit slow lately, but that'll pick back up here very soon. I did a pickleball journey where I did 7, but I didn't think that really fit this being primarily a Lego channel. My Pick a Brick Wall and Dot series videos have done really well. Actually, my most viewed video is a Pick a Brick Wall video that YouTube is keeps dropping on people. So if you're here from that Pick a Brick Wall video, thank you. The Mos Eisley Cantina build series is one that's very popular. I need to start getting that going. I've done 59 Star Wars reviews, so I've reviewed 59 Star Wars based sets. I used to do a monthly community stream, and I really like to get that back. I haven't really been able to stream regularly. That is one issue, and one thing that it probably stunts the growth of the channel, because I think engaging in a live stream is probably the best way for small channels to kind of build a loyal following. Then let's see, Lego haul videos. I have 49 hauls in the last 2 years, so if you think about it, just doing the math, that's essentially almost one every other week. So that's pretty wild when you really think about that. What else? I have my non-Star Wars reviews, 44 sets, so I don't just do Star Wars. And I've got a ton out there. And then there's a lot that I don't necessarily post to a playlist. And probably and of course the book club is another big one. Say we went over Creator series, Creator and Dots. Dots is I've been collecting all of that. So if you're wondering about anything or want to know what's inside any of those extra dot packs, I've got you covered. And then probably one that's I'm having a lot of fun with, and I've been pretty consistent. Only missed a couple here and there, a couple weeks here and there. Is the Journal of the Scots book club, and that's been a lot of fun because I started with a lot of it's very Lego book centric, but then I've literally veered off into Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see. Lego architecture sets that I basically got from the library. I've got the children's books. I've talked a little bit about Lego instruction manuals and stuff like that, and just kind of like gone over. There is a lot to read and go over in those. They're kind of small books in a way. And then, of course, doing this series, this is the third video in this series. So 400, I'm celebrating. Celebrate with me. What do you think of hitting 400 videos? So it has been just a fantastic week. So just again, kind of setting expectations. This week I have a small review on the free animal build that came about a month back. Then Wednesday was from last week because I did 2 hauls in a week. So I've got a video on my Target haul. Then I've got some other builds coming. And then this week there's an actual book that I did. So other than that, it's been a pretty wild week in the personal life. Again, like I had stated, I feel like this is a broken record when you're really busy. So the only set that I could do is just this, and just the goldfish. And my studio area is still a mess, so that's really something that needs to happen. I either need to go through my backlog or get these. I probably won't do a lot of breaking down of sets until football season kicks in, which, by the way, this week was training camp around the NFL, so that's really exciting that that's back. Hopefully you're able to catch my book club video last week, which kind of addressed that and kind of some sports memorabilia that I came across, which is a lot of fun, mostly reading material. But yeah, it's just been a fantastic week. My wife went out of town, so the boys are here. Griffin.
It's a fantastic week because your wife came out of town?
No, I said it's been a fantastic week, and my wife is out of town. I didn't say it's fantastic because she's out of town. But yeah, my son's here. He's playing games. I'm recording, and it's just it's kind of fun to just hang out with my son Griffin, and we're developing a little bit of a surprise fun video, a little off the normal Lego track, because I agreed to do a yes day. So hopefully but now I can't do the 24-hour yes challenge because that would be a little bit difficult to go a full 24 hours. So I agreed to do it for about approximately 6 to 8 hours, somewhere in there, although he's still kind of bossing me around. So that was a blast. We did that on Sunday. Trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like I'm missing things. Oh, I signed up for another pickleball tournament, so that's next weekend. It's just a charity, small one. It's actually not rated or anything like that, so who knows? There could be bad teams that show up or really good teams, and we'll just get like super wiped out. But look forward to doing that with my brother-in-law. Oh, the other thing that happened last week, and I touched on this last week in my journal entry, was that another big celebration. So we talked about hitting 400 videos, but I was able to complete my step challenge, and so I hit officially 18,000 steps a day. So I set myself out a goal of 20,000 a day, knowing there's just going to be days where that's just not going to happen, right? Especially when you're doing workout schedules and all that kind of stuff. You need to kind of like overly plan and kind of plan a cushion in your training, because there's going to be days where nothing goes to plan, right? So in fact I think I even went through like COVID once, had just super busy weeks at times, and just things, life just gets in the way, and I was able to hit over 18,000 steps, and that's for 64 days straight. So if anybody is doing the math in their head, that's 1,100,050 152,000 steps. So 1,152,000 steps over 64 days to hit 18,000 steps a day. And so I was doing it. I'm very tired. I do have some blisters here and there because it is like hot. But other than that, I survived. I lost like 7 pounds from the beginning to end. I probably could have lost more, but I ate and definitely had a few beers in between. So there's that. But that's all I had. There's a lot of fun coming. Thank you so much for those who have made it this far, and we will see you next week on the next journal entry. Bye for now.